Hi students, how are you all? I hope you all are keeping well by the grace of God. Now students, we are going to study the various organs of movement in organisms, in different organisms. First of all, we are going to study the organs of movement in fish. The fish are the aquatic organisms. They have fins to swim in water. They have dorsal fins, pectoral fin, anal fin or pelvic fins. They have the tail fin to change the direction. So the fins help the fish to swim in water. The penguins use their wings as flippers to swim in water. The penguins live in the regions where they catch fish from the seas. They wanted to swim in the water. They use their wings as flippers to swim in water. They are excellent swimmers with these wings, with their flippers. The turtles have paddle-like limbs to swim in the water. They have paddle-like limbs to swim in the water. Now students, the organisms that can jump long distances, the frog is such an organism, the grasshopper, they have long hind legs. They have long hind legs to hop or jump. And they can jump to great distances comparing to their body size. They can jump to long distance. So their long hind legs help them to hop and also their other legs help them to walk. Now students, the insects. Most insects have one or two pairs of wings and can fly. Some insects, some have no wings like the ants. They have no wings. And the spiders, they are also not having the wings. They have legs. Most insects have the 6 legs in their bodies that help them to move from one place to another. The insects such as the mosquitoes, butterflies, moths, the houseflies, beetles, cicada, wasp, the praying mantis, fleas, dragonflies and flies, grasshoppers, they are having wings. The ants, termites, they do not have the wings. The ladybirds, cockroaches, crickets, they are also having wings. Students, they use their wings and legs to move from one place to another. The birds are the organisms. They are called aerial animals. They can fly in the air. They have a pair of wings in their body to fly in the air. Students, we know that they have a tail made up of feathers and their wings are also made up of feathers. They have a lightweight body. Using these wings, they can fly from one place to another. The flying mammal, the bats and also the flying squirrels, they have membranous wings to fly from one place to another. The birds such as the woodpecker, the migratory ducks, the swallows, nightingales, crow, wagtails, sparrow, peahens, the lapwing parrots, all these birds can fly in the air. Students, the insects can fly and they have also the legs. And students, some of the insects, they do not have the legs, they are crawling and moving. Now we know that some organisms they have many legs, such as the centipedes and millipedes. They use all these legs for moving from one place to another. The centipedes and the millipedes, they have many legs in their body that help them to move from one place to another, or they help them to move. Now students, when we talk about the mammals, most mammals walk with their four limbs. Their legs, the front legs are called the forelimbs and the back legs are called hind limbs. Most mammals use all the four legs, but human beings and some gorillas and chimpanzees, they use only their hind limbs for walking. The front limbs are changed into arms. They use these arms for various other works. Human beings, the forearms, the arms are developed to do many types of works. Now students, the four-legged animals examples, the donkeys, horses, the buffaloes, yaks, tigers, panthers, lions, monkeys, the cheetah, giraffe, zebra, all these are examples of the animals that have four legs. Now students, human beings walk on two legs. We are the most intelligent among all the other organisms. Our brain makes us superior among all the other organisms that is present on the earth. Our hands are free, our forelimbs are free. We can do, while someone is attacking us, we can attack them, counter-attack them. And also, while we are walking, we can do many works. We can carry loads in our hands. So, the thumb and the fingers in our hands that are developed to do any kind of work. We have many skills. We can draw, we can paint, we can make idols, we can do works in computer, we can write, we can cook. Many works we can do with our arms and hands. The flippers of penguins. Now children, some mammals like the kangaroos, they are jumping great distances. Their hind legs are lengthy, having more length than their front legs. So the kangaroos, while they hop or jump, these long back legs help them. Now students, this is an insect having many legs. The snakes are the animals, they do not have any legs or limbs to move. The snakes can move from one place to another with moderate speeds. The snakes are reptiles having no limbs. How do the snake move? The snakes have scales or plates on the underside of their bodies. While they move, their ribs act as legs and the plates act as their feet. In addition to this, they have a strong backbone and muscles that help them to move from one place to another. So students, we have seen many of the organs of movement in different organisms, such as the fins of fish, the flippers of penguins, the paddle-like limbs of turtles, the long hind legs of frog. We studied the wings of insects, the wings of birds, the insects and the other creatures like centipedes and millipedes having many legs. The mammals mostly have four limbs. for walking from one place to another. And the human beings have two legs, and the flippers, long legs of kangaroos and multi-legged creatures, and the organism that do not have legs called snakes, they move with scales or plates. So students, I hope you understood the organs of movement in various organisms. Thank you.